What's going on, my trainer club? Today we are going to check out the excellent throw tutorial for Xerneas in Pokemon Go to make sure that when you see a good quality Xerneas, you can catch that in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, how are you guys doing on catching Xerneas in Pokemon Go? Obviously speaking, this is the first time we have seen it, but the hitbox is extremely big. But I want to make sure you guys have the timing down. If you guys do need this as a resource going forward, I just want to make sure that it is available for you. So today we're going to break down excellent throws, timing, throwing it, and making sure to catch it, as well as 100% IV. And if you guys do want to see the entire Raid Boss counter guide, you can check that out up here. All right, guys, let's get into it. So Xerneas, 100% IVs on this Pokemon is going to be 2160 under every condition, because that's level 20, except one condition, which is going to be cloudy weather, and that's going to get boosted to level 25 at 2701. So when we encounter Xerneas for the first time in Pokemon Go, you guys have to, number one thing as always, do if you haven't already done it, and if you do want to get into a Discord to get more raids, global raids, or to even get into a next level of a higher quality raid team, that's going to be through my Patreon or the Discord, which is free, and that's going to be in the pinned comments below. You guys are going to have to do the first thing as always, which is going to be set the circle. Not only that are we doing it to set the circle, we're just observing what Xerneas does as far as its moveset goes. So we're going to hold down on the ball. It's going to get that circle from big to small, big to small. What is important here is to watch two things. Number one, watching the circle. Watch how frequently the Xerneas is jumping. It's a pretty jumpy Pokemon. And then you want to watch it do its attack, and you want to count and see how long is that circle going to freeze for while it does the attack, and then when it picks back up. Because in your brain, you have to start formulating the timing. I'm going to go through that in slow motion and bring that down to make sure you guys know exactly what's going on to hit those excellent throws to catch more. But that is really what we're going after every single time, so you have that framework in the back of your mind. So once you watch the circle go from big to small, whenever you get it to a circle size that you feel comfortable with, that you can hit every time, you are then going to let go of that circle. That is going to be called setting the circle, because now if you do everything properly, you don't ever touch the ball again until it is attacking, you will never have to resize the circle, which is going to be advantageous to you. The only time you do have to resize the circle is if you accidentally touch the ball when it's not attacking, or you hold on to the ball too long, the attack finishes, and you release it after the attack, the circle will resize itself. Those are the only two scenarios. So beyond that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the Xerneas until it does the attack. Once it does the attack, we're gonna pick the ball up, we're gonna spin it and throw it before the Xerneas is done with the attack. And when timed properly, as soon as that circle pops back up, you're gonna hit it with the ball, and you're never gonna have to ever waste a ball throwing at a Pokemon ever again. Not only that, you're going to be able to hit excellent throws because it's a pretty big circle. And if you are working towards level 50 and you need excellent throws, this is a good one to do. Even though, as I did do in my level 50 vlog, if you want to check that out up here, it is more efficient to grind out in the wild as opposed to going elsewhere and trying to catch it from the raid bosses. So with all that said, guys, let's now slow down the footage. Let's make sure you guys have everything you need to know about catching Xerneas, slow motion, circle highlights in Pokemon Go. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Excellent throw tutorial for Xerneas in Pokemon Go. First thing we do as always is hold down on the ball to set the circle. You want to check out the attack. Nice slow-mo attack right there. It actually happens pretty quick. So now we're going to go and start breaking down the circle sizes. So we have a big great throw. It's going to go down to a smaller great throw. And then from here on down, it's going to change into an excellent throw and a small excellent throw right there. So there are different ways we can do this, but most importantly, you just want to make sure that you're consistent as possible. So big wind up and throw every single time, big wind up and throw. Look how fast that attack happens. So now we're going to start slow motioning it and checking it out. So here we go, and release right there. Just like that every single time. If you do it properly, we're going to start hitting those excellent throws, right? And that's the biggest key, is to make sure we have the timing down so we hit those excellent throws. So wind up, wind up, wind up, and release. Notice the Xerneas, it kind of like whips its head down into the corner, pulls it around to the back. There's the down, the back, and then as the head starts to come around back to center when it's looking up into the left corner of the screen. See, there's the down. Watch what the head's doing, up. It's on its way back right now. We got one more final down. And look, it's almost to center, so it's looking like at the corner of the screen right there. And as it starts to move its way back, that's when you're going to have to release that throw, and boom, it pops up, and boom, there's that excellent throw. So here it is, fast motion. It happens really quick, guys, really quick. Get it down, hit those excellent throws. The timing was pretty good on that right there. And then if you are going to throw in a clockwise manner with your left hand, or even with your right hand and clockwise, that is going to be how you do it each and every time. Alrighty, that is going to do it, guys. Number one thing you want to do, as always, is practice consistency, number one. Number two, take your time. And number three, if you ever see a good one, do not psych yourself out. Be patient, breathe, and do everything as if it was the crappiest one, and you will catch it. And if you don't catch it, that is more inspiration to practice more for the future. But if you raid with best friends, and you're raiding in gyms that you are gold in, and you're doing a lot of damage, you're going to be able to get more balls. So make sure to do all those things. And if you guys do want to see how the berries and the circle sizes affect catching it, we're going to check out here in a second, but I just want to point out that each down size of the circle all the way to the small size increases your catch chance from a 2% base all the way into what we're going to check out right now, which is going to be a 15% base. Let's check out berries, circle sizes, and the ball typing right now. We start at the very top with a normal throw, nothing onto it. It is a 2.17%. So I just wanted to make a quick note here that the pineapple berry is the exact same as using no berry because it does not have an increased catch rate bonus as do other berries. So the raspberry is a 1.5 times multiplier, the golden raspberry is a 2.5 times multiplier, and the silver pineapple, which is a newer berry, is a 1.8 times multiplier. So it is in between, not directly in between, but a little bit increased from a raspberry, definitely decreased from a golden raspberry, but then you also get the double candy. So this is one thing that you may want to take into account. If you really don't like the Pokemon, you may want to go with a regular pineapple berry, but that's literally like using no berry. So if you did a normal with no curve, it's a 2%, but you can get it all the way up to a 6.67%, which is not all that good. However, the silver pineapple berry will bump you up. It is the better option, but note that you will be using a lot of silver pineapple berries on the legendaries. If we then add a berry, a raspberry, and let's say we were to do a great throw with a curveball, we now have 8%. However, if you notice, the top left is going to be the least percentage chance of catching it. All the way to the bottom right is going to be the most chance. So the ultimate thing you can possibly do, that's why I teach you these excellent throws, is golden raspberry, curveball, excellent throw, because it's going to make the biggest difference. It's going to go from a top left 2.17% all the way to the bottom right of a 15.85%, almost 16%, which is absolutely mind-blowing, the difference, because you do this every single time. I'm telling you, you guys think like, oh, I caught it on a bunk throw, like, but all the bunk throws, you're not always going to catch it on. That could have just been like a glitch that like, hey, I didn't hit it, but I had a golden raspberry, right? I threw a curveball, so I'm at 8.9%. That's pretty good compared to doing nothing with no berry at a 2.17%. So just with the golden raspberry and only a curveball, you're getting an 8.9%. But if you increase it and you add that extra 6%, which I would obviously recommend because that's why I make these videos, but if you do a raspberry with a curveball and an excellent throw, you are going to be at a 10%, but look at this, golden raspberry with a great throw. This is why I recommend great throws are better than not hitting any excellent throws, because now you're at a 13% chance. It's only a 2% differential. And even if you just do a nice throw with a curveball and a golden raspberry, you're at 10%, which is higher than using a regular raspberry with an excellent throw. So it is absolutely crucial that golden raspberry and even hitting just a nice throw or a great throw or an excellent throw with that curveball. That's why if you want to check out how to throw a curveball video, you don't know how to do it, it really significantly helps out your chances. If you notice here, it's over a 50% increase when you are using that curveball. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it. Good luck out there, trainers. I know you guys are going to do absolutely amazing because you guys are part of the trainer club. So thank you guys for tuning in. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support. Chris and Amsterdam to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.